Hello everybody, my name is the ZA1243 is cool, and welcome back to Subnautica. I realized I've made a lot of Subnautica videos, but I've never done a full playthrough of the game. In case you are unaware, Subnautica is an underwater survival game. You are completely alone. This game has a great lore of the past and present. As you can see, I have 2 save games already, but they are from December 2018 and January 2019. I have not played this game in a while. Start a new game, survival.
Attention. Hull failure imminent. All personnel abandon ship. Launch in 3, 2, 1.
Picked up the fire extinguisher. Would a fire extinguisher even work on an electrical fire? Altair has their own jingle, really?
Minor head trauma. This is considered a nocturnal outcome.
I would agree.
This PDA has now rebooted in emergency mode with one directive: to keep you alive on an alien world. Please refer to the databank for detailed survival advice. Good luck.
I'm gonna use all the luck I can get on this planet. Blueprints, beacon manager, photo manager, voice log, and databank. Time to look what's outside this life pod.
Aurora suffered orbital hull failure. Cause unknown. 0 human life signs detected.
And that's a scary thought. There is no other humans alive, and all you can see is endless ocean. Time to accept my fate and just give up already. Fabricator. What would be a good thing to make a knife? A knife is silicone rubber and titanium. And silicone rubber is creep iron sea cluster. Okay, that's actually really easy. Let's go out the bottom now. What's up? The game has the same map every time, but you are placed in a different part of the safe shallows every time you spawn. It's like 5 or 6 different spawn locations you can have, but the map itself is not randomly generated. I got my sea cluster and I'm swimming away with my...
Oxygen.
Thanks. With my...
Life on this planet grows in unusually distinct and diverse ecological biomes. Further study recommended.
Yeah, if you're wondering why the sound kind of faded, it's because I was almost drowning. I don't prefer to drown, it's not on my daily agenda to go out and drown, but it may happen. And 1 grapevine seed cluster makes 2 silicone rubber, so I can already make a pair of fins. I know I just wasted...
The fabricator draws from available data to provide environment-appropriate equipment using locally available materials. For your safety, this setting cannot be overridden.
I know I kind of just wasted those 2 silicone rubber. I can swim a little faster. That means I can just get the material. Oh, I just got a metal salvage, which can be turned into 4 pieces of titanium. Break limestone. Copper
is an essential component of all powered equipment. Your probability of survival has just decreased to unlikely, but plausible.
Oh, thanks. Thanks for all the confidence in the world. Also, the biggest crime you can commit in this game is cooking an air bladder. A bladderfish, whatever you want to call
A new
it.
creature discovered in life forms may have unexpected applications, utilizing alien resources.
Bladderfish is made into water, which is nice. And I prefer not to die of dehydration on this planet. Now I can make survival kniffy.
Weapons were removed from standard survival blueprints following the massacre on Abraxas Prime. The knife remains the only exception.
I like that reference. If you don't get it, Abraxas is one of the developers of Subnautica. And also, what massacre happened? The next logical thing is probably a repair tool, which I don't know why they call it that instead of a welder. Oh, I just need cave sulfur. Oh, I kinda know where to get that. I need to find the crash fish. They're called a crash fish because they will swim after you and explode, either by hitting you or after going a certain distance. You can usually find them in like these cave looking things. Well, not these ones, but there's a really big tube, that one, that is swarming with them. Yes, I know, so I'm gonna be very careful. I have a very distinct sound, so you can always figure out when one's near. Also, how does it get so dark while I'm inside of it? That is not how light works in the slightest. I probably should have made an oxygen tank first before I went into this, because I will probably drown. And I can get some acid mushrooms. Take some quartz, more metal salvage. There wasn't any in there this time. This game gets pretty dark, like as you can tell, but it gets even worse if you have the filmic color grading on, because what it does is makes everything a lot more contrast. This is just with the color grading on. You can't see anything. Why is there so many bladderfish out? Well, they're probably just easier to see because there's no light from the sun. In here, there is some water and nutrient block and flares. Never use them. Nutrient blocks give you 75 food each. I almost cooked a bladderfish, which the community would not be happy. I'm gonna need some food soon. Yeah, I prefer to eat.
Detecting increased local radiation levels. Trend is consistent with damage to the Aurora's drive core sustained during planet fall.
I hope this thing gets to explode because that would be awesome. Come here, come here. No, stop avoid. Thank you.
Discovered.
Get out of here, Skyrays. This is my peeper, not yours.
Calorie intake.
I'm working on it, Cindy. That'd be really creepy if that's how people talked in real life. Your wife walks in the room. Calorie intake recommended.
The fabricator cooks small organisms while disposing of the skeletal structure, bodily fluids, and internal organs, thus rendering them safe for human consumption.
Okay, cool. Didn't want that.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Yeah, I know. I ate the food you told me to eat. So what else do you want? I can make a battery, which is pretty helpful. Yeah, power cells.
New blueprint acquired.
I should make a scanner so I can get information on things.
Self-scan complete. Vital signs normal. Continuing to monitor.
Okay, that's a good sign. I prefer not to get sick. Oh yeah, I was making a repair tool. That's what I was going for. What do I need for that again? Cave sulfur. This is a crash fish egg. There's just one nearby. There he is. Ow! Did you explode twice or was there 2? I only saw 1, so I'm gonna assume that the game kinda spawned in a second one for whatever reason. I'm getting away from you. You're scary. I'm telling my mom on you, and you do not want to talk to my mom. She'll talk to your manager, which is not a good thing. Even if you're at your own house and the owner of it, she'll yell, "Can I speak to your manager?" Repair tool. Now I can get this place working. You idiot! Why would you touch that? I mean, I would probably do the same thing, but shut up.
Lightpod secondary systems online. Running full environment diagnostic and outputting results to databank.
4546B environmental scan. Category 3 ocean planet. Oxygen, nitrogen, atmosphere. Sensitive biodiversity. Safety warnings. may support Leviathan-class predators. Oh, great. Water contaminated with high levels of foreign bacteria. Oh, even better. Planet is beyond Federation space. Rescue unlikely. Oh, even better. It is not recommended to explore this environment without hazardous material suits and extensive support apparatus. And this thing also gets you medkits. It'll make one like every half an hour or something. Now I can repair my radio. It used to be called a communications relay, but which I liked better.
Radio online. Broadcasting emergency distress signal.
Thank you.
This is Aurora. Distress signal received. Rescue operation will be dispatched to your location in 9 hours. Monitor for emergency transmissions from other life pods.
And I found all the parts for the Sea Glide. The Sea Glide is a fast.
New blueprint acquired.
It helps you get around fast. Why? Why is there a Skyray down here? The Skyray has a bird-like head and feathered wings, which enable it to fly. Skyrays are commonly found circling floating structures and rarely venture far out to sea. They will perch on dry land, but are prone to flee on approach. So that means there's land somewhere. Wings. Although its wings give it some resemblance to that word, to waterborne rays on 4546b. Analysis shows no greater genetic overlap with those species than the planetary average. In fact, the Skyray appears to have split off the evolutionary tree much earlier than most. Diet. Largely seed-based, Skyrays have not been observed diving for food, which implies they rely on land-based plants for their survival assessment. Presence may indicate a nearby dry land. And I know I'm thirsty. Just open your mouth. You're on a
Vital signs stabilized.
You're on a water-covered planet. I think you can just open your mouth. I know it's not safe, but stop ruining my fun, everyone. Isn't it just where the clouds kind of go up like that, look like dry land? Or am I just crazy? I'll do my best not to spoil anything. I might need to make a waterproof locker, which I don't remember how to make. Okay, my inventory is full, even better. Why do the clouds look different? Like, you can see the outline of that thing, but it's really dark there. For a waterproof locker, I need... oh, it does 4 titanium. Deployables, waterproof locker. For a Sea Glide, I need a battery, lubricant, and copper wire. Oh, that's not too hard. I made 2, so I can have a bit of more storage. And normally you're supposed to put these in the water. If you throw them down up here, the game doesn't care, so 1, 2. But it's gonna cause the life pod to move a little. So I'm gonna put all my acid mushrooms into this one, and this is my random crap stuff. So like titanium, quartz, fire extinguisher, creature egg, and I'll put these in there too. And then I'm gonna make some water from the bladderfish. You can make cured food, which basically means it never goes bad. Well, the way to do this, you need salt. This actually works in real life, in case you were unaware.
Receiving pre-recorded distress call. Laying back.
This is Lifepod 3, uploading our coordinates. We're plugging some holes in our emergency Sea Glide, so if we're late for the rendezvous, don't panic. Also, don't go home without us. Seriously. 3 out.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
I thought the radio that the robot in the PDA said that there was no other human survivors, so maybe it was mistaken. Where is that from here? About 480 meters. I should probably make a Sea Glide myself then if I'm going over there. Need battery, lubricant, which I can get. Copper wire, which I think is just 2 copper, and titanium. Yeah, 2 copper for copper wire and grapevine seed cluster for lubricant. And I have titanium and the stuff for batteries upstairs. It's also really nice that the grapevine seeds, they glow, so you can see them from pretty far away. I don't like coming here because this place destroys my frame rate, which I do not appreciate. So I try to spend as little time as I can, because just in there I just got 7 or 6 FPS, which is not a lot last time I checked.
Continued degradation of the Aurora's drive core may result in a quantum detonation. Continuing to monitor.
So is that thing gonna explode? I hope so. Okay, lubricant. And I think copper is by the grapevine. Let's probably make a compass. I know the map pretty well. Like the Aurora that's on the east side of the map, in case you were wondering. The thing I'm looking for is quite small. Oh, I get you. Okay, I hope I don't die. I'm not gonna say anything about that paper, but don't worry about what it's for, or what its purpose is. Where'd it go? Oh, Mr. Peeper! I mean, I can't really be there. You are. It's not you, no. Oh, he's down here. Okay, I got him. I'm not gonna say what he does, but you can guess all you want. Even if you guess right, I'm still not gonna say anything to you. I might, so I can make my video perform better. Who knows? This game is so pretty, like with the aurora in the distance on fire, giant moons. There you are. Hi. Can we just scan the entirety of that moon? Maybe that's why the tide gel is so weird. Back up, I need my personal space. Oh, those things are annoying. They poison you, which does a lot of damage. I was trying to grab the stalker egg, but it didn't work. Shush, I smell bad. Don't come near me. I'm giving up on looking. I'm going back to the life pod. I'm gonna know if the thing I was looking for is really close to me. I'm looking for the limestone things. Actually, the big tube is covered in those things, so I'm gonna try and find that. Copper. Just need one more. Come on, please have copper. These can have like titanium and other things. So that's titanium. Even aliens, oh, they're not the aliens we are. Yes, they're alien to us, but they're native to this planet. And don't you dare start a war. Oh, an eclipse. Don't you dare start a war zone in the comments. Actually, go ahead. I want my. I do not want one word about that in the comments. Okay, I was near the big tube, so this way a little. If you die and lose some of the stuff, you can go back to where you died and get it back. And also dying fills up your water and most of your health, so it's actually sometimes a good thing to die. Unless you're in hardcore mode where you have no oxygen warnings and you have only one life. Basically hardcore Minecraft. Why are you over? Hey, why are you here? I got a weapon, even though you have like 30. Hey, get back to the grapevine forest. Crash fish. No one loves you. What? What? Oh, I know why. I know why. The titanium. Oh, this was not a part of the deal. I only consented to one of you guys, not 3. There's bigger problems at hand. I will kill all 3 of you. Let's hope I don't get a giant gash on my forearm. I should probably try and tame them. You can tame them with peepers. Do I have any? No. Oh no, they're right outside. Where did I die? If they eat peepers out of my hand, I will tame them. They'll bring me metal salvage. Okay, I got 1 copper back anyway. After I just got ganged up on by 3 stalkers. Get back to your own biome. Wait, bring me some your teeth so I can make some enameled glass. Do I have a peeper? No. Oh yeah, I have 2 copper following me. I guess hence your name is Stalker. I need to make the battery. That would probably help. Can you stop rocking this thing? I would really appreciate it. I need more copper. Peepers, you're gonna have to make the sacrifice. I don't think it necessarily has to be peepers, but I do not want to get eaten again, so where'd you go? There you are. Good boy. Now bring me metal. Copper. I don't care about you anymore, Stalky. Thanks for the metal, actually. Now I do care about you. I remember in this video from Jacksepticeye, when he first played the game, when it was way in early access. He tamed a stalker and he was in the Cyclops, which is a submarine, and it came in front of the glass and kind of spazzed out in a hilarious fashion.
I need to burp, oh good lord.
The Sea Glide will increase your effective exploration range. For your safety, please pack supplies for long journeys and stay within 5 kilometers of the nearest life pod or habitat.
I'll do my best. No guarantees, but I'll do my best. And I think it's a good time to go. Where is it? It's over this way. To the life pod 3. Who reported their sea glide damage? Oh no, do you want mine? You can't have it. Mine, make your own sea glide. That makes no sense because I already had one. Oh, this is where the big one was. I wasn't going to the right place. That's why I couldn't find crash fish in it before. Fun fact, you don't even have to get out of the water to get your oxygen back. All you have to do is get near the top of it, like right about here. There's a hole on the side. Data box with, I think, a compass in it. Yep. And a PDA. Growth 3 log.
You really think it'll carry 2 of us?
Your regular Sea Glide tows a mass of 80 kilograms at over 30 kilometers an hour. The power cellar rig to this one should double that.
You think there's something out there that's faster?
Oh, sure. And that's assuming it doesn't overload 3 meters from the life pod.
You're calm about this.
I'm seeing the engineering problem.
Why'd the sound cut out?
New blueprint.
That was weird. It was probably about here.
Load 3 meters from the life pod.
You're calm about this.
I'm seeing the engineering problem. If I stop seeing the mats, I'll be terrified.
If I didn't need oxygen, I wouldn't. Oxygen's the biggest killer because if I don't have it, I'll die. Name one person that has had oxygen that hasn't died. Exactly. You can't think of any.
Plan pre-recorded distress call.
This is Ozzy from the cafeteria. What the hell, guys? They didn't warn us this might happen. Our pod was almost crushed by the Seamoth Bay on the way down. Now we're hanging on the edge of a cave system, and this grim-looking snake thing's trying to eat through the hull. Come get us already.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
I like how the other guy, they weren't freaking out all that much. All they're saying like, yeah, it'd be great if you came and helped us, but just don't leave without us and we're good, man. And also, that guy is like, come on, there's something trying to eat through this. The location of the life pod signal that we just got is in a not very convenient place. It's about 100 meters down. I will need an oxygen tank and a rebreather, because the further down you go, the harder it is to breathe. How do you make a rebreather? Oh, standard. I have that for a standard.
Congratulations, survivor. You have exceeded your weekly exercise quotient by 500%.
Cool.
Data indicates that swimming was your favorite activity.
I wonder
Be sure
why.
to vary your routine for uniform muscle development.
I wonder why. No. I wonder why swimming was my favorite activity. No! Now I'm going from 45 oxygen to 75.
New blueprint acquired.
And for a high oxygen tank, I need a standard oxygen tank, 2 glass, 4 titanium, and a silver ore. I don't think I have the Pathfinder tool. Displays holographic Pathfinder disc used to...
Warning. Local radiation readings suggest the Aurora's drive core has reached critical state. Quantum detonation will occur within 2 hours.
You're no fun. Pathfinder tool basically puts little discs that help you find your place. Now I think I'm ready to head on to that other place. A rotten creep vine. I'm just gonna eat it so I can get rid of it. And that creeper. I just called it a creeper. This isn't Minecraft. Let's hope it doesn't explode. Oh. 300 meters away and 100 meters down. Hopefully I can get the rebreather there. It's kind of annoying when it goes from 1 oxygen a second to 2 oxygen a second just to not die. Because all the pressure of the water. This is the grassy plateau biome. You can find your very first, you can hear them, very first Leviathan, the reefbacks. Also, why is there a gasopod over here? That's the reefback. You may be thinking, hey, that's not a Leviathan. I did a video on it before, and it's really terrible. You can barely hear me.
Integrating new PDA data.
Okay, we'll listen to that.
Short-range scans suggest this biome supports extensive biodiversity and connects to a number of small cave networks.
If you don't know what that was, that's a sea moth.
30 seconds.
Yeah, I'm going. I'm gonna scan a reefback, almost called it a reaper, for a second. Because I really like them. And their sound is awesome. Their sound is literally just made by a guy yelling and slowed down a lot. I've listened to the original and it's just someone going, Reefback Leviathan. Vast life form, excess 30 meters long, and has been designated Leviathan class. Fortunately, it feeds exclusively on plankton-like life forms in the water. Blah blah blah. Most of the life forms topside and some of its undersection is protected by a thick, layered exoskeleton that suggests an evolutionary path quite different from other organisms on 4546b, most of which are vertebrate in nature. The reefback species has likely been able to grow far larger than other herbivores because anything large enough to break through its shell has long since gone extinct. Enzyme pods. Similar in appearance to algae glands of the gasopods, these organs on the reefback's underside serve some unknown purpose in its distinctive digestive system and are capable of expelling small quantities of stomach enzyme to the surrounding waters. Local microchasm. An array of different barnacle and plant species grow on the reefback shell, thrusting their roots into ancient scars and taking advantage of their mobility to avoid predation. Nonetheless, the reefbacks will often be pursued by faster, hungrier herbivores, thus this leviathan species is a mobile microcosm worthy of years of study in itself. Reefbacks lifespan likely extend through many centuries. Should they survive their initial growth cycle, for their first few decades, their smaller size would make them vulnerable to carnivorous leviathans, sociable, seen traveling in small pods, and communicating by an echoing call. Behavior is consistent with low-level cetans. Assessment harbors plants, small fish, and metal-rich barnacles. There used to be a thing when the game came out, you could build a base on them. Oh, there's a giant shipwreck down there somewhere. Oh, the sound is so nice. No, I lied unintentionally. I'm looking for more sea moth fragments. There's one. Oh, there's the shipwreck. I was close. Did I just find a life pod without the game telling me? Oh, crap. Hi, Reefback. I'm gonna call you Reefy. Out of my way. I prefer not to die. I think I just found a life pod without the game telling me about it. Or it's the one I've already found and I'm already overthinking it. It's the one I already found that the game guided me to.
Local scans show a nearby cave entrance.
Yeah, I found him.
Depth 90 meters, leading to an unknown environmental biome.
Where's that sea moth? Oh, it's right here. Thank you. No, that's bioreactor. I look similar. Shush. Sea moth fragments. Yay. There's two of them right there, I'm pretty sure. So it's a good idea to scan the fragments of things you already have because it gives you 4 titanium when you do. Now I gotta make the long trek home. Ooh, I got a radio signal.
This is Avery Quinn, trading ship Sunbeam. Aurora, do you read? Over? Nothing but vacuum. These Altera ships. They run low on engine grease, send an SOS, you offer to help, they don't pick up. Aurora, I'm out on the far side of the system. It's gonna take more than a week to reach your position. Do you still need our assistance? Over.
Yes.
I'll try them again tomorrow.
You gave me a second to respond.
It's gonna have us blowing our credits running errands for Altera. See what the long-range scans pick up in the meantime.
And I have no food or water.
New creature discovered.
Thank you, Boomer. Oh, come on. Oh, he went off he went after the stalker. Yeah, get him, boy. Sick him. Come here. Why is there so many stalkers? There's 1 or 2 over here. There's that one that way. Somewhere else he's up there. Hey, make yourself useful. And oh, there's 2 right there. Eat this and be going with you. Hey, I didn't have to give you food in the. Oh, you took my only peeper. I didn't have to feed you at all, so be grateful I did. Food, almost cooked bladderfish. Basically, the worst crime you can commit in this game. Anyway, I think this is a good place to end off this video. Oh, never mind, just kidding.
Emergency. A quantum detonation has occurred in the Aurora's drive core. The reactor will reach a supercritical state in T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
They always do it.
New blueprint acquired.
Man, that explosion is always
The
good.
radiation suit has been added to your blueprint database.
Stop interrupting me! That explosion is always fun to watch. As I was saying, I think this is a good place to end off the video. If you enjoyed this video of Subnautica, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe if you're new to my channel. Remember to wear your seatbelt, and I'll see you guys next video. Peace out.